There's so many dynamic duos in the food world: white chocolate chip and cranberries, bacon and eggs, smoked meat and guava jelly. And today I'll be taking one of those dynamic duos and making a delicious festive treat. So stick around. Aloha mai kako, my name is Relle and welcome to my kitchen, where I like to share all my favorite island and Hawaiian style recipes. And today we'll be taking white chocolate chips and delicious dried cranberries, but not just any dried cranberries, Foodland Maika'i dried cranberries. And I'd like to take this time to mahalo Foodland Hawaii for sponsoring this video. As always, thoughts and opinions are always my own. As a kid growing up, I absolutely loved baking in the kitchen with my mom, especially over the holidays. We made tons and tons of cookies. And now, as a mom, I get to share those same experiences with my kids. They absolutely love it. They like making a mess, but also helping. And today, I'd like to share with you one of my favorite cookie recipes. So Relle mai, come along and let's make some white chocolate chip cranberry cookies. First, let's gather your ingredients. You'll need baking soda, flour, sugar, butter, dried cranberries, white chocolate chips, brown sugar, eggs, salt, and vanilla. First, the dry ingredients. To a bowl, add flour, salt, and baking soda. Mix that up until it's well combined, and then you can set this aside for later. Now the wet ingredients. To a large bowl, add brown sugar, granulated sugar. Now the butter should be softened. This helps it to blend in with the sugars and then mix together to make a delicious cookie. The softer the butter, the more the cookies will spread when you bake it. But the trick for that is to just toss the dough in the fridge or freezer before you bake it. Butter, vanilla extract. I have a recipe for my own vanilla extract in the card above or linked in the description box below. And lastly, eggs. Don't forget, recipe instructions and ingredients are always listed in the description box below. Then you're going to take a hand mixer, stand mixer, or you can mix it by hand and mix the butter into the sugar like this. You'll want to continue mixing until everything is well combined and you have a nice creamy smooth texture. Once that's done, add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, and then you're going to mix this until well combined. Be sure you don't over mix the cookies. This can cause air pockets to develop, and when the cookies bake, you can end up with really flat cookies. As the dough begins to come together and get thick, you can see that the hand mixer starts to have a little bit of a hard time. KitchenAid stand mixers are amazing for this. I'll link the one that I have down below, but I know everybody doesn't have it, so I wanted to show you that you can do it with the hand mixers as well. And lastly, add your white chocolate chips and dried cranberries, and you'll mix this until everything is just combined like this. And now to get the cookies ready for baking, take a small cookie scoop like this and scoop the cookies onto a lined baking sheet. I like to use silicone mats. You can use parchment paper. I'll link the one that I have in the description box below. And a secret to picture perfect cookies is to add the mix-in ingredients on top. So adding the cranberries and the white chocolate chips like this, so that way when they bake, they stay on top and you can see them, and it makes picture perfect cookies and perfect for sharing. Then you'll place the cookies into an oven that has been preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you'll bake that for 15 minutes or until golden brown. The other option for picture perfect cookies is to add the mix-ins and toppings halfway through the bake time. So as you can see here, we started to bake the cookies, and then about midway through we open it, and then we'll go ahead and add the cranberries and the white chocolate chips. I would recommend taking the baking tray out of the oven and closing the door so you don't lose too much of the heat while you're doing this. And then you'll continue baking through until done. As you can see, these cookies began to spread out quite a bit, and that's because it wasn't chilled long enough. Let me show you the difference between the cookies. This cookie right here is when I added the white chocolate chip and cranberries halfway through the bake time. And this one right here is when I put it on top of the cookies before I put them into the oven to bake. And this one has it all mixed in without adding any extras on top. So you can see it gives you 3 different looks. So it really depends what type of look you're going for. I hope you get a chance to try out this recipe and enjoy! And that's how you make white chocolate chip cranberry cookies. If you love cookies and you want to see more, then check out this playlist here. Now, if your phone is horizontal, you won't see these playlists here. So turn your phone vertical and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. If you're watching it on your computer or TV, you should already see it. Mahalo and happy holidays. Until next time, ahui ho!
Thank you for watching my mom's video.